Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on Gentry Gallery. Today we have 3 KABAR Commandos in front of us. I've actually done a video on both the parkerized and the chromed commando, or the bright commando, so if you're interested you can watch those for a little bit more information. Today though, I wanted to go over this knife in the middle and compare it to these other two because it was recently pointed out to me that I had essentially accidentally acquired a rather rare commando knife. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright y'all, so I'm going to start off by going over the bright commando at the top here. As you can see, this is a pretty beat up example. Guard is a little bit loose, which I don't like, but for example purposes it is fine. You can see here the blade has a chromed finish and a fuller, as well as this chromed guard and chromed pommel that is in an oblong shape, kind of like a bean or something, an oval, and it fits pretty much perfectly onto that bottom bakelite spacer. So those are the hallmarks of the bright commando. Down here we have the parkerized commando. These are pretty much the same pattern, but they do have a few distinct differences. First is this parkerized blade, and you can notice that there is no fuller in this blade, simply just flat. The guard here is also parkerized rather than that chromed finish. And the pommel down here is a perfect circle that is rounded. And you'll notice that it does not fit perfectly flush to that bottom bakelite spacer. So now, in the middle here, this is essentially the amalgamation of the two. I accidentally picked up this knife and it was featured in my M1939 Pugnale video, and a kind viewer sent me the information to point out that this is a rather rare commando model. So what do we have here? We have the blade of the parkerized commando minus the parkerization. Notice the lack of the fuller, along with the guard and pommel of the bright commando. So again, we can look here. These two blades, identical. Down to here, you can see the different colors in the guards and the different shapes and colors in the pommels. And then again, the normal bright one has a fuller. Anywho, y'all, thought this was super interesting to have found this anomaly knife. Not entirely sure on the total production on these or how rare they really are, but I couldn't find any other examples minus the one in the book that was sent so graciously by the viewer that pointed out that I had this in the first place. So right now this is one of two that I know of. If you know anybody that has one, I'm sure there are more out there. I'd love to see examples of them. And again, special thanks to the viewer that pointed this out, because I would have never known. I totally bought this without even thinking, and didn't even think to check the pommels, and just thought that it was a worn down parkerized commando. So y'all, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe and like and comment down below. I always enjoy reading what y'all have to say. Until next time, have a good one.